Picture this. It's 2017. You're sitting in biology class and you're scrolling on your phone because your teacher won't shut up about the Pythagorean theorem. You're scrolling, and as you go deeper and deeper onto social media, you realize that there's a lot of people playing this new game called Fortnite. It is crazy. So you lean over to your friend and you're like, "Hey, yo, have you heard of this game before?" He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty fun. You should download it. It's free." You think to yourself, it's free. It's probably going to die out in a couple days. Might as well try it out while it's still big. And so you head home, boot up your Xbox, and decide to install Fortnite. And after it's done downloading, you boot it up and you hear this. You play a couple games and you realize that there's something different about this game. The art style is fun and wacky and a breath of fresh air from the rest of the games that are out now. Every single thing in the game is free except for a couple of cosmetics, but no gameplay is completely restricted by a paywall. It's all free for you to do. You hop on every single day with your friends, catching up on every update, every season, everything about this game, because it's just that good. Fast forward 7 years and a lot of things have changed. We've had 2 elections, a global pandemic, a complete shift in the gaming industry, and you as a person have changed. You're no longer that kid sitting in biology class, you're now a dude with a pretty stable 9 to 5. But there's one thing that stays consistent, and that is the fact that Fortnite is still on top. But how? How is this silly little cartoony shooter game still alive after 7 years, even if people constantly are saying, dead game, this game is dying, this game has been dying, it's been dead. How is this game supposedly dying when it has 30 million people online every day and is on track to rank in almost $6 billion in a year? Well, if we look at Fortnite's history, if there's one thing that is guaranteed, it is guaranteed that this game will never reach a point where it can be considered a dead game. Matter of fact, the game was basically dead when it first launched, but to understand that, we need to go all the way back to before 2017 in 2011. In 2011, that is when Epic Games announced their brand new game, Fortnite Save the World. And it looked like a game. However, this game was just announced. It probably is gonna be in work for a while. Let's give Epic Games some time so they can brew up their new game. Fortnite was originally supposed to be a survival horror game, but when those eventually died out, they decided to shift the focus and make it a zombie survival game because those were the things that were super hot right now. And finally, on July 25th, 2017, Fortnite Save the World officially released, and
what's going on? Why don't they like it? We spent $250 million on this.
Okay, that clip is a bit of a hyperbole. People didn't hate it, and it wasn't a complete commercial flop, but it didn't do as well as Epic Games hoped it would, and it wasn't getting insane reviews like they thought it would. Epic Games had missed the hype train for zombie survival games. Those were a relic of the past. But there was one game genre that was doing really good, and that was Battle Royale. The concept was incredibly simple, the gameplay loop was really addicting, and it was getting the attention of the mainstream media, which was something that gaming originally couldn't dream of pulling off. Epic Games saw the success of these games, and they realized something. They needed to do this. They needed to hop on this hype train as soon as they possibly could, because last time they waited, the game did not do so well. But they weren't just gonna let the game that they spent years developing just die off. That would be stupid. So Epic Games got to work right away on making this Battle Royale mode, and they were able to make it in a month. They weren't gonna miss out on this opportunity. But there would be one key difference between Save the World and Battle Royale. Battle Royale would be free, and this single decision caused Fortnite to be more than a game. It was a phenomenon.
Let's now talk Fortnite.
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 Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
Nick, what's the game called? It's called Fortnite. It's free.
everyone was talking about Fortnite. Your friends were talking about Fortnite, your parents were talking about Fortnite, your local news outlet was talking about how Fortnite was going to turn your kids into school shooters. Fortnite was everywhere. Everywhere you looked, it seemed like you would see a kid doing a Fortnite dance. Every single show you watched, it seemed like there would be a Fortnite reference. And it had millions of players when Battle Royale first launched, and it was insane how big this game was. Usually when a game like this gets this big, it inevitably has a gigantic fall off where it just falls off the face of the planet and it never is talked about ever again. It happened with H1Z1, it happened with Fall Guys, it happened with Among Us. All of these games were extremely popular but just fell off of the face of the planet. But Fortnite is still here. If anything, Fortnite is still as big as it has ever been, if not even bigger. And how so? I believe Fortnite has made itself unkillable. I can genuinely see Fortnite lasting for at least another 15 years. That's how popular I think it is. I think there's 3 reasons for why this game is still as big as it is and how it's going to stay around in the future. Number 1, collabs. Fortnite is famous for having a lot of collabs in their games. It seems like every TV show, movie, video game, music artist, everything you can think of is in Fortnite, and that's not an exaggeration. Hey, you know Goku? Oh, you mean the guy from Fortnite? Okay, what's that you're listening to? Snoop Dogg? Oh yeah, the guy from Fortnite. A game like Fortnite is consistently getting collabs because the game is so big. And because they're getting their collabs, the game continues to stay big. Because the game is big, more and more collabs are gonna come to the game, thus creating an infinite cycle of collabs. These collabs rake in billions of dollars for Epic Games each year. There's no denying that. Number 2, Fortnite doesn't just appeal to one group of people. It appeals to everybody. In Battle Royale, there's obviously going to be a skill gap, but in Fortnite, there is a ginormous skill gap between casuals and pros. The casual players are most of the time the people who just want to chill, play their quests, maybe get a win here and there, but they're not really looking to win the game all the time. And the pros are in it to win it. They are going to win the game no matter what. They're going to perfect their aim, their building. They are out for the crown and they will get it no matter what. So, how do you keep both of these player bases happy because the two want 2 completely different things? It's simple. You just appeal to both. Make a ranked mode for every single shooter mode that is able to drive all the sweats there so they can compete in order to get a higher and higher rank until they eventually get the Unreal rank. And then casual players will still have public lobbies that aren't as sweaty as the ranked lobbies that they can just chill in and have a nice little fun time in there while the sweats can also have their fun in there. It's a win-win scenario. Epic Games gets more players, the player base is happy, but it doesn't just end there. Are you a fan of survival games? You can go play Lego Fortnite. Are you a fan of tycoon games or death runs? You can play creative. Are you a fan of racing games? Go play Rocket Racing. Are you a fan of shooter games? There's a ton that you can pick from. You can pick from the original version of Fortnite or the Battle Royale or Reload, which is a similar thing to Warzone's Resurgence, or Ballistic, which is a brand new first-person 5v5 mode. Are you a music fan who likes games akin to Rock Band? Well, you can go play Festival. There is so much variety in this one game. And what's even more crazy is it's all free to play. You don't have to spend a single cent on this game if you want to get the most full experience that you can. You can not spend a single cent and still play every single game mode for free. And another thing that I will say is number 3, Fortnite evolves. They've been evolving since the very beginning. When Save the World didn't work out, they switched over to BR, and that was the big moneymaker. So they shifted focus to that. Then, all of a sudden, that wasn't getting as much players, so they added Creative, which has been shown to make up half of the player base of Fortnite. Creative, however, started getting a little bit too stale, so they introduced an entirely new engine that people can use to create their own games. It was so much more advanced and so simple to learn, people could make entire experiences, entire games inside of the Fortnite creator. But then, the game started losing some players, so Epic Games did something that no other game had done before: bring back its original version. Fortnite OG brought back the original map and guns, leading to an experience that was unlike any other, leading to Fortnite's biggest day in history, with 44 million people logging on one day and over 100 million people logging on over the course of a month. But why was the real reason that they brought back this map? They wouldn't just bring it back for nothing, and the main reason was because they wanted all eyes on Fortnite for what it had coming up: 3 new games. In collaboration with LEGO, they made a new survival game akin to Minecraft called LEGO Fortnite. They then added a new racing game mode called Rocket Racing from the team of Rocket League. And then they added Fortnite Festival, which was a rock band style game mode for all of the music lovers out there. Fortnite announced all of these new game modes through a live event that at the time was Fortnite's biggest live event in history. Later down the line, they also added a new mode called Reload, which is akin to Warzone's Resurgence that was an instant success. And then Fortnite brought back the Chapter 2 island for Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. The ending live event was Fortnite's biggest live event in the game's history. And Fortnite decided to bring back the original Chapter 1 Season 1 map. Original map, loot pool, sound effects, gun models, everything OG, and it's going to be back permanently, along with the rebranding of LEGO Fortnite to LEGO Fortnite Odyssey and a new game mode called LEGO Fortnite Brick Life, which is a role-playing game that looks similar to LEGO City Undercover, or as you could say, the LEGO version of GTA. And like I said earlier, Fortnite introduced Ballistic, which is a 5v5 first-person shooter mode. And once again, all of that stuff that I just mentioned is free. Fortnite knows that if it just stuck with a battle royale for its entire lifespan, it would not have survived as long as it did. So they decided to completely rework how the game functions by introducing new game modes that coincide with battle royale. And so, there you have it. 4 reasons why I think Fortnite will never die. I can easily see it be as popular as it is right now in 15 years. It is that big, and honestly, I'm excited to see where Fortnite goes in the future, with a new Disney mode that has supposedly been announced, where you can supposedly play, watch, shop, and create, whatever that means. Fortnite isn't slowing down anytime soon, and honestly, I love this direction that they're going with the metaverse. Instead of focusing on some random side modes that are cool but don't really serve a purpose to BR, they're focusing on BR adjacent modes, focused on shooting, which I am so glad about. The reason people fell in love with Battle Royale in the first place was because of Battle Royale. And while these other game modes are cool, they don't have anything on the shooting modes that Fortnite has been adding recently. The original version of Fortnite, a new twist on the original version of Fortnite, a Call of Duty inspired game mode, and original BR. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. If we hit 25k subscribers by the end of 2025, I will get a low taper fade because the meme is still massive, dude. Also use code LilSmurf in the Fortnite item shop. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.